Hello everyone, it is phrasmotica here and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Now, if you look on the minimap real quick, you can see that there's quite a flat area outside, and here's why. Look at all this stuff. I have done way too much in between episodes, and this is all the stuff that I've been up to. I've expanded the land considerably. As you can see, this is completely solid ground. I haven't missed any spaces or anything. Still got all of my sugar canes growing. I've got some cactus going. Got my rubber trees, and I've got some other stuff that I'm also going to show you. So first off, right here, I've got my animal farms. As you can see, I've got some cows and I've also got some sheep. Cows because leather and also beef, good for food. And then the sheeps, the derpy old sheeps for wool, and yeah, that's why. And I've also got some wheat growing, and I've also got some flax seeds growing for string and the wheat so that I can breed these guys and make more of them. So yeah, that is what has been going on. But the main thing that I wanted to show you just for right now is this bad boy over here. Now this is the charcoal producing plant that I was telling you about. Well, also wood producing, because that's what the Steve's Carts farm can do. Right here we have got 10,317 charcoal. Now the way this is being produced is pretty much just as I explained it in the previous episodes when we actually made this farm. The cart is going around chopping down trees, it's planting them as it goes, it's got some fertilizer. I've got some slots here that automatically feed into the cart's fertilizer slots if it needs them. It currently doesn't have any fertilizer and this GUI is too big, so I'm going to need to shrink that down. I'll have to put it on normal. There we go, that's better. So, yeah, it's feeding in fertilizer, it's feeding in saplings, feeding in charcoal if it needs it. And it's also feeding out all of these logs and these saplings and these apples. Almost 3,000 saplings, almost 1,000 apples, 3,500 oak wood planks. That is very nice, and we're going to get onto something with that later on. But like I said, 10,300 charcoal, that is so much power, it is unbelievable. Now the way that it works is this cargo distributor is another machine that I built, which takes items from the cargo manager by defining, its top left, top right, and then the different coloured sides. And you can basically tell, okay, I want to take those items, I want the cargo distributor to select those items, and I want those items to then be processed by other machines. So the redstone engine is pumping these logs and these saplings and these apples out of the machine through this iron transport pipe and into this diamond transport pipe. And this diamond transport pipe basically allows you to define what items go in which direction. It's a filter, as you can see it says filters right up there. And these iron ones, with the use of that Buildcraft wrench that we made a while ago, allow you to define which directions items can flow in and which directions items can't flow in. And all the opaque sides, the items can't flow in those directions, but the transparent ones, they can. And then these golden transport pipes are used to speed up the flow of items. They just zoom along a lot quicker when you have a couple of them in succession, like I do right here. Yeah, very, very nice. And all of these transport pipes are made just like the other transport pipes. It's the material of the pipe and then glass in between them. So, yeah, the items go into the iron transport pipe, and through the red side go 3/4 of all the wood that I make. I've just put in the other types of wood just in case I do choose to use other saplings. They all go into a powered furnace, and this powered furnace is continuously being powered by this hobbyist steam engine. This is different to the original steam engine in the sense that it actually needs to heat up to its maximum, 500 degrees Celsius, before it starts outputting stuff at maximum efficiency. 1.6 MJ per tick, as you can see, and of course it requires steam as the other steam engine did. Got my aqueous accumulator feeding in water, and some of the charcoal that actually gets output from this powered furnace goes directly into the hobbyist steam engine. So this thing is pretty much perpetually powered by the stuff that it makes. And another cool thing is that I've got this diamond transport pipe which takes some of the charcoal back into the cargo distributor. And I've set up the cargo distributor, so what it does is when the cart comes around, if there isn't enough fuel inside it, it will fuel up the cart with some of the charcoal that the powered furnace is making. So hopefully this whole setup should run pretty much endlessly. Now, you may be thinking, hold on, don't barrels only hold up to 4,096 of a single item? Yes, they do. Very observant of you. Now, I want to point out one difference between this barrel and between these barrels. These barrels haven't hit the limit of 4096. However, you see on the corners, they just have the normal barrel texture. It's just the normal oak wooden planks texture on those barrels. But on this one right here, you can see it's got darkened corners. And you can also see that there are some exclamation marks next to the number right there. Now the reason for this is because I've applied something to this barrel which is called an extra dimensional storage upgrade. If I can just bring it up right here. Extra dimensional storage upgrade. Barrel upgrade. Now this thing comes from factorization, which is where the barrel actually comes from. And it requires a barrel, a couple of blaze rods, some leather, an ender pearl, and then these things called dark iron ingots. We'll get onto those in a sec. Now what the extra dimensional storage upgrade will allow you to do is you can hold down shift and then right click on a barrel, and am I in peaceful? Yes I am. Duh, I'll go inside. I'll go inside later. So when you hold down shift and you right click on the barrel with the extra dimensional storage upgrade, it will then allow it to store not up to 4096 of a single item, but up to, I believe, 65,536 of a single item, and that's like 2 to the power of something or other. I think it's 2 to the power of 16, I'm not entirely sure. But they all work in powers of 2, because that's how stuff works with computers. So yeah, those things you can make the barrels store a whole lot more, and there are some mobs on the edges of my area, and I want to kill them. Creeper, piss off politely, please. See, I've got this massive battleground of an area that I made. It's so useful. I can make sure that all mobs and stuff are away from my precious stuff before I decide to take them out. And this guy is seriously annoying me. Don't, you bastard! You bastard! Chop my penis off. That's what it looks like. Cut it off! It's not long enough. It's too short. I don't know. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's it. And I got something else that I wanted to explore in this episode. Look at this bastard, the Shard of Minium. This is something that mobs drop every now and then, which... Hey, Enderman. How you doing? You're teleporting away. Piss off. I don't like you. Get away from my stuff. Right, I'm gonna eat because... Damn, stupid skeleton. That's what I hate about fighting mobs in water. I probably should have backed away, but I didn't. And, oh, look at this. Just look how much stuff I have in here. Look at all those ender pearls, and that gunpowder, and those shards of minium. Anyway, what was it that I was going to show you? Oh yeah, that dark iron that was in the extra dimensional storage upgrade. Now, the dark iron in this comes from factorization mod. To make it, you need a block of dark iron, shapelessly craft it into 4 ingots of dark iron. Now, to make the block of dark iron, you can either use 4 dark iron ingots to make the block of dark iron, or you can do something... I'm like a pincushion, look at me. Arrows in my crotch and all that. Arrows sticking into my head. Anyway, the way that I made those dark iron ingots was not by doing that stupid thing that the NEI tells you to do, but rather by using this tool, which is called a wrath igniter. Now, this wrath igniter is made by shapelessly crafting a diamond shard with a nether brick. And nether brick, yep, I explored the nether quite a bit between episodes. I got lots of nether brick slab. Why have I got nether brick slab? I don't know, it's nether brick slab because I had a few normal nether brick, but okay, that's interesting. Whatever, I'll just leave it for there. I'll get some more nether brick next time. And I've got some more bricks, I've got some obsidian, loads of obsidian from the quarries. And yeah, regardless, we are going to be making, well, I'm going to be talking you through that wrath igniter, aren't I? So, the diamond shard is an interesting little item. It's not supported in NEI because factorization I don't think has an add-on for it. But, what this wrath igniter will do is it will tear up the landscape around you. If you right-click on some grass with it, it will set it on fire, turn it into normal dirt, it will wreck the landscape completely. Now, I went up on a bit of a tangent there, but to make the diamond shard for the wrath igniter, you need to make this thing called a craft packet. Now let me isolate forestry, that'll probably be easier. Factorization, not forestry. Okay. So right here in factorization, the way that you need to, the way that you do make it is you use a, where are you? Where have you gone? There you are. A craft packet. Now this craft packet calls for 4 obsidian, 4 TNT, and then a block of diamonds. So this was kind of expensive on the diamond part, because you needed 9 diamonds to make the diamond block. Yeah, you actually need to compress them. Now, I need to compress them. Where's my compressor? Well, I made a compressor in between episodes, and I put it right there, just on the end of all of my industrial craft stuff. So, yeah, I compress that into the diamond block, and then we get this craft packet, just normal crafting. We get this craft packet. Now, to actually turn this craft packet into the diamond shards, we need this thing called the craft packet stamper. And you need cobblestone, iron ingots, piston, and a crafting table. And I believe I have it over here. Is it there? There it is, craft packet stamper. So you set this down, you right click on it, you put the craft packet that you made earlier, right here, into there. And right away, you'll hear an explosion because of that TNT. And you will get your diamond shards from it. You'll get 18 diamond shards from that operation. So, where's my... There's my... Well, 17 diamond shards now. I have some extra dark iron because I did quite a bit of this. So as you can see right here, this wrath igniter, it's been used up because I was doing a bit of this earlier. Now, to make the actual dark iron that the wrath igniter is used on, or that is used to make, you need to make a normal iron block, which calls for compressing some iron into an iron block. And then you right click on it with the wrath igniter, and it will start setting it on fire, and after about 30 seconds it will turn into a block of dark iron. You then pick up that block of dark iron, and then you can shapelessly craft it into your dark iron ingots. Now unfortunately this does mean that for every 9 iron ingots you use to make the dark iron block, you only get 4 dark iron ingots, so it's a little bit expensive on the iron side, but it's not too bad. And as you can see, I've got an absolute colossal amount of pretty much everything, because I did some more mining. But anyway, I'm going to go put some of this iron... Actually, do I need any dark iron? I don't think I do. You know what, I'll leave it. That's the extra dimensional storage upgrade explained. So that is where all of my skill went into making. So, how much have we got? 10,414 charcoal. It's just an abysmal... Well, not an abysmal, but an absurd amount of charcoal. Plenty of power in future. And, yeah... So, yeah, my nether portal's over there. I wanted it away from the house because I didn't want those stupid noises coming on. Cactus growing, got all this good stuff. Now, the quarry is no longer at the edge of this area, as you can see. Instead, I've got the sugarcane growing here. Now, can't see it on the minimap, but you can see that there are a bunch of mobs seemingly below my house, or somewhere around there. I made a little viewport over here out of glass. Why? I quarried all the way down to bedrock, right underneath my house. Now, before you say anything, this floor is 2 blocks thick, I believe, so I don't really, I'm not really too worried about falling through or anything like that. But if we go down here, just into the little entry hole, look at this. Now this is where I'm going to be using a very, very nifty machine to make more floors for my house. Because I don't want to build up, I want to build down, simply because building down is what all the cool kids do. Now, to make building new floors down here easier, we're not actually going to be doing it ourselves, but we're going to be using a machine from Buildcraft called a filler. But we're not going to be building that just yet. Instead, we're going to be making a way of getting down there and up from there again a lot easier. Instead of having to, you know, nerd pole up using stone or whatever, we are going to be making an... I need to double click this first. An electric jetpack. Oh yes, jetpacks in frickin' Minecraft. So, for this electric jetpack, we need advanced circuit, 2 glowstone dust, 4 refined iron, and this thing called a bat box. And a bat box is basically a way of storing Industrial Craft 2 power, or EU power. And it's relatively easy to make. You just need 5 wood planks, 3 RE batteries, and a copper cable. And we'll actually need 2 of those bat boxes because of the way that we actually power the jetpack. First I'm going to put this wrath igniter away. Tools. There we are. You see, I named all of my chests. I made some more project tables. All of my plans go in here. See, this is how I made all of the Steve's Cart stuff. Man, this place is really starting to take shape. And I also changed up the Buildcraft area, just for the sake of simplicity. But anyway, here we go. Time to make the jetpack. So the first thing we're going to need is some glowstone. Plenty of glowstone from the nether exploration. We just need 2 though, so that's fine. Put you there. Actually, you know what? I'll make the bat box first, just because we need the bat box in the jetpack. So, I think jungle planks will work. There are 5. There's 5 of them. We need a copper cable. Let's get my industrial craft 2 stuff. There you are. And then an RE battery, which requires actually some more cables. I'll take all those. Got plenty of rubber, as you can see. That is lovely right there. You two chilling in the back. Alright. Did I put it here? I think I did. Yes. So this project table is just for, you know, standalone stuff. That over there is for the more, you know, intensive stuff. RE battery. What was the recipe for an RE battery? I'm going to need some tin. That's what I'm going to need. And also some redstone. And I have plenty of both of those. Like 12 plus stacks of both. Love it! So, let's... actually, you know what? I feel like taking all of this over there because some of these things I would like to make some recipes for. So, blank plan's coming with me. Let's go to the rightmost table. And let's get this started. So... get you there, and redstone goes there, and RE battery. I want to make a plan for that, because that is an excellent thing to make a plan for, because Industrial Craft 2, pretty much everything needs a freaking RE battery. Okay, we've got the RE batteries, we just need copper cable there, 3 RE batteries, and wood planks, and there is our bat box. Now, this bat box right here, if I set it down over near my Industrial Craft 2 stuff. I'll need to set it down next to a cable. I'll just put it right there for the sake of simplicity. We right click on it. We can see that its power level is up at 40,000. But it's not up there just yet because it doesn't have that. We can power that and we can store IC2 power in there that comes from a generator or comes through any other power generator through cables, and it will be stored in here and it can be used later on. Now, one of the faces of the bat box, which is usually the front face when you set it down, there will be this brown circle. And that is the circle that can be used for outputting the power that it's stored. So if I was to get some of these copper cables and attach it to the front of this, and then I was to, say, place an extractor right in front of it, the extractor would use up the power from the bat box for its operations. But this bat box is actually going to be used to power our jetpack, to charge it up, if you would. So we're going to need to make that jetpack now in order to use it. So we're going to need another bat box. I'm going to need some more wood. Jungle wood. I don't know why I don't like jungle wood for designing things. It just looks a bit unsightly in my opinion. Sorry, jungle wood. You're not my thing. Anyway, I don't think I'll need a recipe for this. I won't be making too many bat boxes. So there's our bat box. What else do we need? Those refined iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And advanced circuit. That's what we needed. Now, do I have a plan for that? No, I don't. So, advanced circuit. Well, I'll need a normal electric circuit, and for that, I need another refined iron, redstone, and then more copper cables. I think I'll have just enough, actually. I'll have just enough copper cables for this. Redstone there. Make a plan for you. You are used a lot in this game. Doop. There we are. Electronic circuit. And then we need an advanced circuit. And actually for that we need glowstone. And we also need lapis. Because lapis is gushy as well. So glowstone there. Lapis there. Lapis can be interchanged with those glowstones positions. With the glowstones position if you want to. And then some redstone, and that makes us our advanced circuit. Another plan in the making. Here we are. Advanced circuit. Right, I think we have pretty much all we need. Advanced circuit, bat box, 4 refined iron, and 2 glowstone electric jetpack! This is what we want. This is the thing we need for getting around. So, right click on our bat box, and we can plonk our electric jetpack in there. Just shift click it in. As you can see, it says 0 out of 30,000 EU. This thing can store 30,000 EU on a single charge, but it's not charging up because there's no power to give to it. So what we're going to do instead is, actually, you know what? What I could do is I could put the bat box right next to the generator instead. There we go, there's my electric jetpack. You can break this with a pickaxe, obviously, because it doesn't have a machine block in it. I will break these cables for now because I don't want it to give any power to anything other than the bat box. And yeah, see, I can place the cable in front of the bat box and that will draw out power. So let's put the jetpack in there, and we're going to need to put some fuel in the generator to give it some power. Let's put some coal coke in there, just because coal coke is a fantastic early game energy resource. And as you can see, the electric jetpack is drawing power out of that generator, or at least the back box is, and it's transferring it directly into the electric jetpack, and it is now charging up. Now this thing will take a while to charge to full, and these coal coke can make 16,000 EU, and this thing will hold 30,000. So if we put one more of these in there, by the time they're finished combusting, there should be 2,000 excess in here, and this thing should be fully charged. And once this thing is fully charged, we are going to go and test it out. Alright, so this electric jetpack is now finished charging, and of course I remember, because this generator is directly hooked up to the back box, the back box is now storing that 2,000 excess EU. But here is our fully charged electric jetpack. Now, to use this, it's a bit annoying. Not because, it's a bad item or anything, but it's because we have to wear it in our armor slot. And so our chest plate armor will be, well, it won't be there. We won't get any protection from the jetpack. Now, there is something you're going to need to set in your controls. Let's see, what is it? It is the mode switch key right here. Now, this electric jetpack has got two modes, and I suggest you change the mode switch key from the default M to comma, because it's a lot more compatible with other mods. But what this mode switch key will do is it will allow you to change how this jetpack flies. And when I say how this jetpack flies, I mean, we are flying, and let's thump back to Earth. Oh, that hurt. That's a lot of damage. Now, the way to negate that is to actually hold down the space bar and then press the mode switch key. And what that'll do is it'll say hover mode enabled down in the chat, and now you will ascend slower, but you can move around in a bit more of a controlled manner, and you'll descend slowly and you won't take any damage for it, or damage from it. And that is what I suggest you do when you first use your electric jetpack. Holy crap. Oh, for God's sake. Now, right, when these holes appear, when the creepers make these holes, it's annoying to have to fill them in. And I was saying we were going to get a machine to fill in some underground floors for us down underneath our house. Well, we could probably use them to fill in these holes as well. You know what? Let me go get some dirt, and I'll quickly redo this because I'm pissed off, creeper. Hate you. I gotta be such a bastard. Such a bastard. And yes, I've got like 45 stacks of dirt and 45 stacks of stone. It's all from those quarries. So, there we are. Go, 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 go. There we are, and we are almost done. Good as freaking creeper. Anyway, like I said, now that we've got our jetpack, we can go down into our quarry hole and we can safely maneuver it without having to worry about getting hurt or anything like that. And I did place a bunch of torches down there because I don't want any mobs spawning down there. So yeah, now, the problem with a tall quarry like this is that A, you descend slowly, and B, you ascend really slowly. And the way I like to do that is I keep the space key held down and just press the mode switch key every now and then if I want to go faster or slower. It's very easy. But now we will not die when we fall down there, assuming we're wearing the jetpack. Now the problem is, it's draining the power. It's already drained almost 2,000 of that 30,000 EU. But, like I said, we can fuel up that bat box and recharge the jetpack whenever we want. 10,500 charcoal. And, yeah, we've got plenty of charcoal, so we can always do that. We've got plenty of coal coke as well. So that's the jetpack. But now we're going to move on to the thing that's going to make our underground floors. And that is this thing called the filler. This filler, like I said, it's from Buildcraft, and we're going to need a few things for it. We're going to need some dandelion yellow dye, 2 gold gears, chest, crafting table, 2 ink sacks, and a landmark. Now, I don't know if I have any dandelion yellow dye, but I will go check the chest to see if I do. Project table. Dandelion, I've got yellow flowers. Perfect. Let's whack those in there. Dandelion yellow, 44. Perfect. We only need 2. But we are going to need some landmarks, and we've got some left over from our quarry. Okay. Doesn't need 2? No, it's just 1, wasn't it? Yeah, just 1 of those. We need some ink sacks. Let me go get those. I love having everything organised. So convenient. Going to need some gold gears, and we also need a chest. I've got a chest right here. Was that it? Oh, it's that and the gold gears. Right. So I'm going to leave all that stuff in there because that is the industrial craft project table thingy. And I'm going to take the buildcraft stuff and put it in here. So, gold gears. What are we going to need? We're going to need some wood or some sticks. Do I have sticks? Just plain old sticks? Nope. Not really. Now, I am running low on wood, as you can see right here, but I've got quite a bit of birch. And also, I've got that tree farm running in the back. And that is doing me plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. So much fracking wood. But regardless, we needed 2 of those gold gears, so 2 wood gears. Give me some stone. Oh my god, that's almost full. I've just realised. Stone, and then I need iron, and then I need gold. God, so annoying how you have to upgrade these. Regardless, let's make the stone gear. Here we are, 2 stone. No, gotta do iron. Gotta remember the upgrade sequence, god damn it. 2 iron, and then 2 gold. Just like that. Just like that. Landmark goes there, chest right there. Ink sacks, dandelion, you know, what have I forgotten? What have I forgotten? I've forgotten a crafting table. Way, the most basic of basic things. I've got a spare, so that's nice. Let's whack it in there. Voila, the filler. Now, this filler runs on buildcraft power, so we are going to need some engines to power it. But this thing will make our life so much easier that we're going to find it really, really fun. So, I think I'm going to need another landmark, actually, because you need 4 landmarks for this thing to work. And I'll bring along these steam engines to power it. I'll use some coal coke since I've got some cooking up. I've got some spare right here, so that's good. Landmark. Okay, I need 1 more landmark. Give me 1 redstone and 1 lapis. Thank you. I had some redstone in there, but that was fine. So, redstone torch and landmark. Okay, now the reason we need 4 landmarks for this filler to work is because the filler operates with a 3-dimensional defined volume as opposed to just an area. And so we're going to want the filler to fill in basically a pattern that will make a 1x1 wall in this area. And it will fill in the 1x1 wall and it won't fill in anything else inside. It'll leave it completely hollow. Now the problem with that is that right at the bottom there are going to be loads of mobs spawning because they just love to spawn. But hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem if I were to light it up or whatever. But this filler probably won't be done for a while because it takes a while if you don't give it enough power, if you don't give it too much power. But anyway, we are going to tell it to fill in a certain area, or a certain volume I should say. And like I said, it's going to be marked out by 4 landmarks. So there's going to be 1 right at the bottom. So we're going to slowly descend to the bottom. And we're going to put a landmark there. So 1 landmark's going to be right here. The other landmark... Wow, this lighting is having to load. That looks pretty cool actually. 1's going to be right there. And the 3rd is going to be here. That's going to mark out the flat area that it's going to excavate. Go faster. Thank you. This is still really slow. So we've got 3 landmarks down there, and then we're also going to want the 4th, which is going to be, I guess, right underneath here. Well, right underneath the floor of my other house. So yeah. Now, actually, hold on. Is this where I want it? Is this where I want it to be? I'm not entirely sure. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So now that those 4 have marked out a volume, we're going to need to right-click them so that they can form a... oh no, not disable. I want it A-enabled. Jeez. We're going to need to right-click them. All of them, I think, because the 3-dimensional thing is a bit more complicated. We're going to need to right-click them. I think you can just do this one. It'll do all of them. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. Just right-click all of the landmarks and so it makes up this this thingy. Where are you? Go on. Mark it out. Mark it out, pet. Or don't. Or flipping don't. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it, like? Why is it not working? Why is it not doing its thing? Why is it not doing... Brilliant. Zoom in. Darkness. Fantastic. Why is it not marking it out? Is that up there a bit too high? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's fine. So why is it not working? Why is it not doing its thing? Okay. What this thing should do, it should basically create the, send the beams off just like they did with the quarry, but that's not happening right now for some reason. Do I need to right click this one? Or was this the one that failed? Oh no, that sends that one up. Okay. Well, why are you not working? Tell me why you're not working, landmark. That is weird. You know what? I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna ponder over why it's not working, because it really should be. Come on. Beddykins. Oh god, the spider's chasing me. Oh, there are zombies. Oh no. I just hope they burn up, if I'm honest. Right. And yeah, when you change modes on that jetpack, it is going to spam the chat, obviously, but we can live with it. It's fine. Spider! Get over here. You're dead. Wow, you leapt up good. Yeah, zombie. How'd you like being burned? Give me a shard of minium. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now let me try putting down the filler right next to it to see if it actually will work, because judging by the fact that it's not shooting off the beams in all the directions it needs to, I don't know if it will, but let's try it out anyway. Has it done it? Yes, it has. Okay, so the filler has detected this frame. Actually, maybe those beams weren't loading just because this is such a massive area. Oh, volume, actually. Jeez, I've got to be scientific about this. So the filler is basically going to do whatever we want it to do with this area. Now the material that I'm going to want it to use to build this is I'm going to want it to use marble brick, and that is why when I was doing it between episodes I got a bunch of marble brick, because that is what we're going to use to fill it in, and we're going to need a lot of it because, as I said, this is such a freaking huge volume. But once we have filled it in, this thing is going to look absolutely incredible, mate. It's going to look amazing. But yeah, that's the reason why we're doing it. So, I'm going to want to put the engines inside the car. Actually, you know what? The steam engine would be a really inconvenient engine to put up there because it would need a water supply. So, what can I do instead? Ooh, actually, yeah, I'm just thinking through some of the other things that I could do to make this happen. Which one would be the easiest? I could probably use the Stirling engines for now. Having said that, I could save this filler for later, and I could wait until we've got something even better, which is called a redstone energy cell, which you can use just to transport buildcraft power around pretty much wherever you go, and you won't need any extra utilities for it. I guess I could save it till later because I don't really need too much space for all my other stuff, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I will do that. I think I'm going to wait until I've got that redstone energy cell before we do this filler stuff. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to do with the quarry and the fillers and the landmarks and that. So what else has been going on? Over here, sugarcane. Lots of sugarcane because I want to make some books. And the reason I want to make some books is because, well, we could go to the nether through the portal if we wanted to, or we could use these things called linking books. Now, what linking books allow you to do is they basically allow you to right-click on them and they will teleport you to another dimension or another age if you're using this thing called Mistcraft. I'm not right now, but yeah, that's what they'll do. So to make these linking books, it's just a shapeless craft of a normal book, I believe. So that's a book right there. There's the linking book. Printed book, notebook, linking book. There it is. So link book, yep, just shapeless craft of a book. And for a book, you need paper, and then leather, and of course for the paper, you just need the sugarcane. Now, luckily, I've got so much sugarcane. So freaking much. So we're going to take some of that, and we're going to craft it into paper. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. 9 is definitely going to be enough. And we'll also need some leather. That's another reason why I have those cows. So you know what? Let's make 3 books, just because I pulled out a good amount. So I'll just put them, actually not, I'll put them in the, nah, I won't put them in the tools bit, I'll put them in here. So we're going to need 2 books, because we're going to need a linking book for each dimension. Now, we can either just hold them around, or, actually no, can we not hold them around? No, we can't. No, we can't. We're going to need to put them somewhere in order to use them. And to do that, we're going to make one of 2 things. We can either make a lectern, which is one of these things. It lies flat on the ground, and you need 6 wooden planks and a wooden stick, and that makes 2 of them, which is a good amount. Or we can make this thing called a book stand. Where is it, book stand? There you are. And that's just a plank and then 2 sticks. That's a lot cheaper, so I'm going to make those. So, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 planks. And that will make us our 2 book stands. So there we are, 2 book stands. Now these linking books, when you craft them in whatever dimension you're in, that linking book will be locked to teleport you to wherever you crafted the linking book at. So I'm going to say that I want to make my linking book teleport me back to here when I leave the nether. So I'm going to look in this direction, I'm going to stand in this space, and the linking book will teleport me to this place when I right click on it. So let's put the linking book, let's make the linking book first of all, and that linking book is now linked to the overworld. And to put it down, we need a book stand, right click to put it down, and then we put the linking book there. And as you can see, that's the dimension it will take us to. But we don't want it to take us to the overworld when we're here, we want it to take us to the nether. So we're going to need to make a linking book in the nether. And to do that, we are going to go into the nether through the portal that I've already made. Now, I don't know whether I'll be needing the nether portal in the future if I just want to be using these linking books, but I'm going to keep it just in case, because I don't want to, you know, have my linking books there, lose a linking book, and then potentially never be able to get back to my, never get back to the overworld, because that's bad. But anyway, I'm going to put it, let's see, I've got a bunch of sphalerite ore here, that's just weird. So we need to make another linking book. Where should we put it? Where should we put it? Where should we put it? Let's put it right here, next to the nether portal. Why not? Let's make it here. So let's create one here, and now you can see this linking book is linked to the nether. So let's put a book stand down, and we want to be able to get back to the overworld from this book, obviously. So we'll put our overworld book right here. And now when we right click on it, and we click in this space here, it will teleport us back to this point that we created the overworld linking book in. And so we'll put the nether linking book here, we right click on it, and click there, it'll take us back to the nether in a very, very glitchy fashion. So yeah, quick and easy transportation between dimensions and or ages if you're into Mistcraft, which I might get into later on, I haven't actually explored it that much. But anyway, there is one more thing that I want to show you in this episode, and that is this thing called the mini, I just full screened. What have I done? I accidentally pressed F11. God damn it. Oh, stupid me. The mini, oh god. What am I doing? We want to get the minium stone. To make the minium stone, we need these shards of minium that I was telling you about earlier. And an inert stone, which is 4 stone, 4 iron ingots, and then a gold ingot. Now, the reason we want this minium stone so badly is because with that tree farm that we've got going, we can effectively transmute the wood that we make into diamonds. I'm not joking when I say that. We can transmute our wood into diamonds. So we are going to try and do that in this very episode. So let's grab some of our resources. I'm going to need some smooth stone. Got plenty of that from smelting between episodes. Let's make the inert stone first. And iron and gold. inert stone, and then surround the inert stone with the shards of minium, and we get the minium stone. Now, what's cool about this minium stone is it not only lets you transmute stuff, but it also lets you change whatever block you're pointing at into whatever block you want it to turn into. So as you can see right down there, it says it's going to turn it into a sand block, which is denoted in the bottom right. If we right click on this grass block, it does just that. Whoa, it's magic, bro! And if we want to turn it back into a grass block, we can press G to cycle through the different things that it can turn into. Right click it again on the grass block and it'll turn it back into a grass block. Isn't this thing cool? This is from Equivalent Exchange 3, and I really wish they'd bring Equivalent Exchange 2 back, because that was freaking the best mod ever. Because it was overpowered as hell, but I really want it back. Anyway, this minium stone, transmuting wood into diamonds. The way that we do that is through shapeless crafting. And what's cool about this minium stone is if you press C while holding it, it brings up a whole crafting table in your inventory. And you can also use the minium stone in the minium stone crafting menu if you want to. Now, this minium stone can be used to transmute many things into many things. There is some shape crafting for turtles and that, but we want this shapeless crafting. Cobblestone into flint, flint back into cobblestone, dirt into gravel, all this good stuff. But the thing we're going to want is these wooden planks into obsidian. And then we can use the obsidian to make iron. Then we can use the iron to make gold. And then we can use the gold to make diamonds. This is how I'm going to use up some of this wood. I'm going to take a stack of it, and I'm going to... Actually, no, I think it's a stack of wood for every diamond. I can't... I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but I think it is. So let's try it out. Let's... Why are you not working? Why are you not working? For goodness sake, why are you not working? I was getting all excited about this frickin' minium stone, and then you just said, nope, can't let you transmute. No transmuting for you, not over here, too overpowered. Bloody hell, what is it with this thing? Okay, I'll investigate it, and we'll get onto it in the next episode, because it's a brilliant way of getting better items. It's a bit cheaty, but like I said, it's very, very nice. But you know what? I think we've talked about a lot of good things in this episode. I showed you around a lot of my stuff. I've got so much charcoal doing. 10,600 charcoal. And yeah, this is my new pad. So I think we'll investigate that minium stone a bit more in the next episode, and we'll also see if we can't get onto getting that filler to make us our new underground levels. So, until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Feed the Beast videos every week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.